NASCAR Winston Cup Racing on Fox is presented by Michelin, because so much is riding on your tires. Welcome back to Darlington. NASCAR Winston Cup Series on Fox, presented by Michelin. And Jeff Gordon, a couple of veterans holding off from Mark Martin at this point. You see the pole sitter, Elliott Sadler, after 232 laps. We're going 293. Former championship crew chief Jeff Hammond with me at the Hollywood Hotel, and two-time Daytona 500 winning crew chief Larry Mack upstairs. Let's do a little discussion here, because we have one more pit stop to go, Jeff, and I want you to break down of the top 10 here. Who should be gambling? Who should stop at what point?
Well, I think my illustrious compadre up here in the booth can tell you right quick. Some of these guys might short pit, aren't they, Larry? If they want to get back into this race. And I'm thinking, if I'm Dale Earnhardt Jr. or Bill Elliott or even Michael Waltrip,
and they're running 7, 8, 9.
They
right?
need to cut a lot of ground right now. They're going to have to gamble a little bit. And the only way I feel like they can pick up enough time is they're going to have to stop, 4 or 5, maybe 6 laps shorter than a guy like Jeff Gordon who's leading the race, because that's the only way they can catch him. That's the only way they've got a chance to catch him, unless there's a caution play.
So, Larry, you agree with that? You have to take that risk if you're not in that top 4?
I mean, you just got to be so careful, because the deeper we go in this run, the more these cars are going to start sliding around, and it can happen what happened to Dale Jarrett, Rusty Wallace, Mike Skinner a while ago when John Andretti spun out and brought that caution out. It's a catch-22, but the 3 guys that have to almost look at pitting together, unless you want to give up something, is Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, and Elliott Sadler, the top 3, regardless of when you pit. So, yeah, I think you want to take advantage of those fresh tires, but then you're going to hold your breath till it cycles through.
And I think we've already seen that happen with those guys that got a lap down there a while ago. I feel a little nervous about that today.
You may also see Tony Stewart and Matt Kenseth short pitting, because they're 12 to 14 seconds behind, and I don't know if I'd want to wait till they get lapped to do it. Let's check with Matt in the leader's pit.
Well, the debate to short pit or go the full fuel run is going up and down pit road. Robbie Loomis, a crew chief for Jeff Gordon. So what do? Do you short pit? Caution on the racetrack.
Debris between turns 3 and 4 has put us under the caution for the 7th time today, and all that talk of strategy goes to the wind.
Never mind.
We've got a couple of cars coming, trying to get their lap back. Mike Skinner and Dale Jarrett. Dale Jarrett trying to get one of 2. I don't think they're going to accomplish it.
No, too far back.
Too far back. Here comes Jeff Gordon.
The 4 is behind that, way far back.
That's Ron Thiel.
Definitely too tight on new tires, so whatever you think.
Talking Jeff Gordon to the caution. 7th one of the day at lap 237.
3 is too tight at the most, bud. Come back. Where do you feel the tightness the most? Into turn 1. 3 into the corner there. The 4 getting into turn 1, it just wants to push up to the wall.
And boy, what Robbie Loomis has to do there, has to make sure that he tries to fix that race car, but don't unhook the rear end doing it. Don't make that thing where it starts getting loose off, because this could very well be the last pit stop with the last adjustments.
And that's why you go down on the apron getting into turn 1, because the cars really don't want to turn there. You get too tight there, it just makes it more and more difficult to get back to the gas and carry any speed off the corner.
Darryl, let me ask you a question right here. Remember, he got to beating and banging with the 88 car early on. I'm wondering if that damage to the right front fenders affected that car as far as rotating down through the corner.
Well, that would be where it would affect it the most, as it goes down into the corner, because you lose some of the downforce. You can see it's caved in right there on the front, so he has lost some effect of that fender. They'll probably snatch that bad boy out on the pit stop.
11 cars on the lead lap, all 11 to pit road for adjustments, 4 tires, possibly the last pit stop with 55 laps to go.
But I'm going to be telling you, as a driver, don't do anything that's going to get me out late. I want to be out leading this race.
Steve?
Mark Martin safely in. Crew Chief Ben Leslie saying, just be smooth, concentrate, half a turn down in the left rear. The only adjustment to the number 6 of Mark Martin. Let's go to Matt Yoakum.
And Jeff Gordon's team already going to work. Now coming along on the left side, they're going to make a track bar adjustment to try to fix the race car. Easy off. Good stop by the 24 guys.
A lot of congestion about the center of that pit road.
I think they came off pit road just about the way they went in.
Next time by, the car is a lap or more down, will pit.
Well, I'm going to tell you, what tells me Mark Martin's happy with his car? Very rare do you hear Mark Martin adjusting in half a pound and half a round. Normally he's 2 pounds or 2 rounds. He's been pretty happy with that car all day. He knows he don't want to over-adjust this thing.
Been pretty
off pit road at lap 238. Gordon, Martin, Sadler, Busch, Craven, Blaney, and the rest of the cars on the lead lap.